I'm kind of sorry I only started filming this late in the process. This is in my little wine jug vacuum chamber after an attempt to repair my pump. This stuff was bubble free before I put a vacuum on it. It looked kind of like this. And right now it's got a mild vacuum on it. My pump doesn't like to run continuously right now. If I turn it on and open the valve to it, you get this wonderful slow motion bubbling effect in there once it kicks in and starts working. That gurgling sound it's making is because it's not one of the valves. It's not sealing. Perhaps I'll pause this until it does. And now we have our prehistoric tar pits in slow motion. What makes this interesting is that each of the 3 sub-batches I exposed to vacuum had essentially stopped bubbling, only making really tiny bubbles before pouring them, which is a word you have to use really loosely. This stuff takes a calendar, not a stopwatch, into the capacitors. Now I said, well, what the heck? I don't really want any bubbles in there because, 50 kilovolts and ground are going to be close to each other. Bubbles are bad for that. They concentrate the field in the bubble. So in case there's any more, I'll do this. And here we go. Now, the difference between the best this 2-stage pump can make and just a little bit worse than that makes like no bubbles. So I'm not sure if this is, well, I'm pretty sure it's not bubbles I introduced in mixing it. This is probably something volatile in the in one of the components. It probably resulted in decomposition. This stuff is 3 years old and it has a 6-month shelf life. But here we go. I just thought this deserved it. It's like sort of a little light show, and hopefully I will have this light show instead of the one that involves blue sparks and smoke later. And this stuff takes forever to cure. It's 24 hours at 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which it's not going to see here, I don't think. So this is sort of an object lesson, and I should have let the, cleaned up my bench and cleaned the glass of the jug and yada, 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 and stuff like that. But I was more concentrated on getting the actual result, which is this capacitor, which I hope will let me make more fusion. You open up a little leak valve here, which is so small it doesn't even make the pump change. You see, the bubbles all go away. This is really happening at way sub 1 torr. Okay, if I put that back, I think they come back. This is a 1/64 of an inch needle valve feeding half a foot of copper capillary tubing with a 16th inch hole in it, so it's not much of a leak. But you can see that that makes a difference to get really good vacuum by these standards. Certainly nothing like a molecular pump or anything, which would no doubt be destroyed by whatever it is that's boiling off here. So, hopefully in a day or so I'll be able to tell you that I've tested a successful 50 kV capacitor made out of 4 smaller ones in parallel using 223 brass for the terminals, which I'll write about in my on my website. Later, people. Have a good one.